Well, hello, and welcome to part two of the best and worst movies. We didn't do it last Sunday because it was a special day for the Mother's Day, and so it's perfectly understandable. So that's why we're doing it today. Once my friends join in, we'll get started. Welcome, Galaxy All Stars.
What up?
How are you?
Good, you? But next time, say do not boy. I'm no longer boy no more. I'm a man.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, because
Hello,
Spider
Blitz.
Stitch, Spider Stitch, here comes the Stitchy boy.
what up, Brooks?
No, it's Spider Stitch.
Okay, Spider Sticks. How you been, Spider Sticks?
It's been really good.
So how you guys doing?
Hello, Fresh. Hello, Bobby.
Hello,
How are you two doing?
I'm doing. I'm doing well. I recently saw the series finale of Amphibia.
Me too. I saw it last time on YouTube. It was phenomenal
Mhm.
Yeah,
and
it was
really sad
amazing, and
too.
also in relevance that Stitch there was also fault. It was polluted by Lilo and Stitch. Also,
Yeah.
yeah,
So no spoilers for someone that haven't seen the finale of Amphibia. So let's just zip it.
and
Mhm.
also for the Owl House. I'm
Oh,
watching.
how did that turn
I'm
out?
watching. Yeah. Oh no. The season two. I think next week is the. I think the following Saturday, the coming Saturday, this week will be the season two finale.
Fairly Otter.
No, I said of the Owl House.
Oh, Owl House. I'm sorry. I thought you said Fairly Odd Parents. I'm sorry. Your mic was
Yeah,
glitching. My bad, dude.
I saw a few clips of Fairly Odd, and yeah, it's fine, I guess.
Hmm. So, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Alrighty. And I'll put in the first movie. And I just watched this yesterday. Oops. Oh, where are we going? Oh, it's Movie Watcher. Hello, Movie Watcher.
Hello, Christian.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
I've heard of War of the Worlds.
Yeah, it's one of the greatest movies I've ever seen.
What's it about?
It's about the Martian machine invading the world. At first, people tried to. Hold on, wait a minute.
Hi, Rose.
Three men were.
Hey, Rose.
Hello, Rose.
If you don't know who Rose is, Movie Watcher, she's a really good friend of ours.
Ah, back to what I was saying. About the movie War of the Worlds, this is the 1953 version, starring Gene Barry and Anne Robinson.
53. Wow, that's pretty old.
Yeah, but it's still a good movie. Anywho, um, three men were approaching a meteor, which unfortunately had a Martian machine inside, and it started coming out. So they started to approach it, trying to make peace. But unfortunately, the Martians didn't like so. All of them got vaporized. So Dr. Forrester and the sheriff went to the site of where it landed, and they almost got sacked. So, and so on and so forth. So the military showed up to investigate the area, and they brought in reinforcements to investigate them. But unfortunately, in scene 5, who was that guy? Oh, Uncle Matthew, who is the uncle of Sylvia, was approaching this Martian machine without thinking, trying to make peace with them. Unfortunately, he too got vaporized, and as a result, the military started shooting at them. But unfortunately, their weapons couldn't penetrate through their shields, which Dr. Clayton Forrester described them as protective blisters. And in doing so, they started firing back. So, unfortunately, the military was not able to defeat them, so they retreated. Should I continue?
No. No, it's good. That was pretty good explanatory. And Blitz. Oh, it's gone. But earlier, I don't know if you noticed that he changed his profile picture earlier, and he sent private chat that it's supposed to be like Vin Diesel Stitch combination.
Yeah, I was gonna point that out, but I wanted Movie Watcher to continue a synopsis on the War of the Worlds, and I already. Wait, I'm gonna do like an impression of it. Watch this.
Not bad.
Thanks.
Oh.
Alrighty, now the Three Amigos. Have any of you ever seen or heard of it?
Depends on if you're referring to another one or there's an actual movie called that.
Yeah, there is actually a movie called Three Amigos. This one is starred by Steve Martin, which you may know from the 2 Dozen series, Chevy Chase from Christmas Vacation, and Martin Short, which you probably may not know unless you've watched Santa Claus 3, where he played Jack Frost.
I haven't seen it, no.
So anyway, this movie is literally called Three Amigos. That's their name of the group. These guys, Steve Martin, whatever. So they're heroes. Yeah. So the beginning of the movie show them seeing their theme, and also shows like a village somewhere. There's a young Mexican woman and a friend of hers trying to seek help because there's an evil afoot. Of course, no one helps them because dicks. And so she ends up finding a motion picture played, and this was set around like the 1950s or 40s, whatever. So it's like one of those black and white pictures, like silent movies. So, anyways, so she discovered the Three Amigos finding those bad guys being torturing the villages and whatnot, and they saved the day and stuff. So she got an idea to send a letter to the Three Amigos to help them. Of course, she ain't aware that they're actually movie stars and not real heroes, of course. So in Hollywood, the actors that played the Three Amigos are in like the office where the boss is, and they want money. Not fake money, real money. The boss is furious about this. He took away their stuff and fired them and kicked out the studio. And they received a letter from the woman. They agreed to help. And then they got their costumes back sneakily. And then they meet the woman who sent them the letter and stuff. They offered to stay at their village the next morning. 3 of the horses of this guy named El Guapo, which is the main villain of the movie, they come in, and at first, of course, they don't know that it's real yet. They think they're actors, so the Three Amigos scare away three of the minions at first. Then the minions tell El Guapo about what happened, and then the next day, El Guapo and many of his minions come by, and then the three amigos try to stop him again. They do the same routine they did to three other guys, but they weren't affected by it. So one of the three amigos, I found out that this is real. One of them shot his arm, and so they cower in fear. And then after that, El Guapo and his men took over the young Mexican woman's village. And then when they come back, they discover everything stolen, including the woman that was in the So yeah, they decided to like take a stand and go to find El Guapo and his men and to stop him. They come up with a plan to try to stop him. At first, I want them to get captured and stuff, but they escaped. And then they go back to the village, and every villagers came up with a plan to stop El Guapo by each pretend to be the three amigos and defeating El Guapo, and end up getting killed. And at the end of the movie, every the village airs farewell to the people. So they congratulated the amigos. They go off on the way, and that's how the movie is.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Chewbacca?
No. What? That's Stitch.
Oh, dude, that's,
wait.
that's Baby Groot.
wait.
That's Stitch and Baby Groot.
Oh, I'm sorry. At first glance, I thought that was Chewbacca.
No. And I heard somebody was was it you, Christian, that was saying something about my profile picture from earlier?
Yeah, it was because a project said something about Vin Diesel.
Well, yes, and it does make sense because both care about family.
Okay.
Like, from Fast and Furious, if you ever watched like their movies.
No, my mom has. Hello, Kevin. And speaking of Fast and Furious, and the last, there's going to be two parts of it, so it's not really the last Fast and Furious yet. So then the 10th one, Jason Momoa is going to be in it. Yeah, I saw it like, I think it's on his Instagram or like Google News, I can't remember, but yeah, I did see that. I would say that Jason Momoa was flexing his muscles as a biker, and the new, like, I forgot where they're filming it, but it did say that he's going to be in the next movie.
It's gonna be cool.
Yeah. All right. Next one. Okay, I hear myself echoing.
No, mine's good.
Testing. Okay, it's gone. Good. Okay, cool. All right. Sing. Of course.
Dude, I have not seen Sing.
Oh, you haven't? That's a really good movie.
No, I know it is, but I just haven't seen it.
I highly recommend it, and Sing 2. Both are great movies, but all right, so it's not what you think. They're called Sing. It's not like many like people singing like certain musicals. It's actually about animals singing. So it's a Illumination movie, the same company that created Despicable Me and whatnot. So this movie is about this young koala named Buster Moon. As a kid, he saw this woman singing in a big theater with his father, and it gave him the idea to have his own theater and have people sing at his theater. So his dream did come true. When he grew up, he got his own theater with the help of his father. Oh, hello. Oh wait, did we talk about SpongeBob SquarePants movie last time?
I think so.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. We did. I remember.
Yeah, I think so. But anyway, so yeah, with the help of his father, Buster Moon got his own theater. Present time, he was talking about his past life until like a couple of guys want their money from the last show. Of course, He's one of those guys that don't have enough money for those stuff. So he needs to come up with a plan to try to figure out what to do with the money. Also, he owes the bank money as well, so that's a problem. So he invites his cheap friend over to a fancy restaurant. Of course, he can't afford it. He starts explaining to him what he should do, and he tells him he should do a singing competition. At first, the sheep guy didn't think it was a good idea, but Buster wants to do it anyway. And then the sheep suggested that we should go somewhere else. They can't afford us. But the koala did bring like lunchbox full of different sandwiches until he got kicked out. And then he had his assistant put out flyers. And since he doesn't have enough money, he decided to use different jewelry, do $1,000 until his assistant, because she has a glass eye. Because a fan was blowing, popped out her eye, and it bounced on the keypads and made it $100,000 instead. And then after that's done, it was printed, and then a lot of flyers came out, and the fan blew all the flyers out into the sky and stuff, out to the wind for all the people, or most of the people in town, to come sing. So, what's in prime chat? By the way, the she's name's Eddie. Thank you, Blitz. Thank you, Blitz.
No problem.
All right, so yeah, so after most of everyone in town got flyers, they lined up to see Buster Moon to have seen them, and Buster checks it out each one of them every time. Some are really good, some are very bad, and so after the singing's done. There's a selection. So Buster picks the winners. He picks Frog Group and then 2 porcupines, and which one of them is the main character. Her name's Ash, voiced by Scarlett Johansson. Really awesome. And so after that's done, the rest of the groups are sent out, and then there's soloists. 2 of which are the main characters, Johnny the Gorilla and Mike the Mouse. Of course, Mike is chosen, and then a Camo, who's an opera singer, and then he was about to pick the last one until he got farted in the face by a buffalo, which forced him to get kicked out. And along with a snail that was also supposed to be picked, but he got stepped on because, in frustration, the buffalo stepped on him by accident. So, yeah. And then he picked the last one. He picked a giraffe, which upsets Johnny, which is a really tall giraffe. You can't really hear him. Then Buster decided to bring Johnny back because it would be frustrating to talk to a giraffe who can't hear you from above and stuff. And then he chooses 2 more members, which is Rosita the pig and another pig, which is a German pig named Gunther, to be a duet together. And there's also another character named Mina, a very, very shy elephant who has a very fear of stage fright, but she has a lovely voice. As shown at the beginning of the movie, singing Happy Birthday to her grandpa, she has a really nice singing voice, and she really can't sing because she's scared to, but her family suggests, including her grandfather, that she should sing because of her wonderful voice that should conquer her fear. So anyway, after everything is settled in, Buster finds out. Wait, did you say something, Blitz?
No, I just put something in the private, not in the private chat, in the live chat for the next topic.
Oh, Jerry Whipkid. Yeah, I explained that one because I never seen it. But anyway, so after everything's settled, Buster finds out by his friend Eddie that instead of $1,000, it's $100,000, which he was shot. His assistant, Miss Crawley, was just an old, elderly chameleon, crying in tears.
She's an iguana.
Oh, she's an iguana? Oh, the whole time I thought she was a chameleon. I'm sorry. Thank you for telling me that then.
Color. Yeah, they changed color.
Mm-hmm.
My bad.
Yeah.
Dude.
And
so,
fun fact, she was voiced by a male. I was surprised about that.
Which is weird because you wouldn't think of it as voiced by a dude because it literally sounds like a woman until you look at the cast like, wow. It's like certain characters like Edna Mode from Incredibles, Roz from Monsters Inc. Gasket from Robots.
Oh yeah, Susie's grandma from Gravity Falls.
Right. That's right. Where was I? Okay, so yeah, so Miss Crawley is crying in despair. She's afraid that Miss Busman would fire her and say, "No, I'm not gonna fire you. It's just an honest mistake. Just go in here, cry. As she's just an old lady. Of course, he's not gonna fire her. So, but Esther's trying to figure out the whole situation, and then he has everyone do their own thing, and also Johnny has a secret life. He is a son of a father who is a bank robber. So in between, he has to help his father to pull up heists. And he's not really robbing banks. He's just like the getaway car for them, or like the watch out kid.
Getaway driver, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, that. But he doesn't really want that life. He just wants to be a singer because he too has a wonderful singing voice and stuff. And also, Ash has a boyfriend, and talking to each other at their apartment. She suggested that she sing her own songs, like the ones she has written, not like different songs like that actually existed. And a boyfriend protested that it shouldn't happen and stuff. Okay, what's another thing to talk about here? All right.
Yeah, it'd be easier if you did it on freaking Wikipedia.
Yeah, that right. It's just a lot to talk about. Okay, let's see. Okay, so now being pressured by her grandfather, Mina tried to ask Buster for another chance, but because his stagehand instead, like a stage assistant. When the fraud trio breaks up and Pete is injured, Mina is added as an act. Other problems to rise. Oh, hello, Cam, Pokemon, and Jordan Gomez. One other problem soon arise. Rosita flutters in her dance routine with Gunter, breaks up. I believe her mother duties have caused her to lose her passion because she has a lot of kids. Like, I don't know how many there are, but there are a lot of piglets. And her father is like in a depressionist mood, like not like a depression, but because of his job, he's like in a gloomy mood all the time. So yeah. But anyways, Ash discovers Lance cheated on her. Yeah. Apparently, Ash one night came back to the apartment and found another girl Pokemon seeing her boyfriend. Dun dun dun. But that Pokemon was voiced by Tara Strong at the time. But still, after she saw that happening, she kicked out her boyfriend and that girl Pokemon out of the apartment. And so and the next day, she's in a dress. Of course, she didn't want to, but puts it on anyway. And so when she's trying to sing, she starts crying and starts shooting quills everywhere until like they cover her, and they agree that like her boyfriend should have not done that. Okay, let's see. Also, Mike the Mouse, and he's one of those guys who like wants money with everything, of course. And he actually cheated a bunch of bears in a card game. Excuse me. He's a big pickle. Johnny is forced to get a card, but he been sneaking through different between, and one time he wasn't there. He tried to get back, but it was too late. His dad and his buddies got arrested and he sent to jail. And then when Johnny arrived to visit him, his dad asked him why wasn't he there, and he lied to say he went to get gas, and he finally told him that he was in a singing contest. This frustrates the dad, and rage. He said he does want to have a son like him anymore, so he leaves in anger. This makes Johnny sad. He plans on stealing the money to help him break out, but of course, he doesn't want anyone to find out. He just changed mind. So next day, Buster decides to spice up the theater a bit by filling it with water and glass because there's these special squids that can glow, which is pretty awesome. And trying to impress this a singer from the beginning of the film. Her name is Nana, which is the grandmother of his best friend Eddie. So while doing that, the bears finally caught Mike and demanding the prize money. He's about to get a key, but smashing it. Then Mike and the rest discovered that it wasn't money; it's just a bunch of jewelry. They're confronting him, but the glass floor below breaks, and the whole place starts to flood, and the whole theater starts to break down into crumbling pieces, which saddens Buster into his despair, and also the bank has claimed it as their own property, which forces Buster to move in with Eddie to stay in. The singers try to comfort Buster, but in despair, he just lets him go, and then Mina tries to ask him to be a singer again, but he just turns her out. And then he gets the idea to start his own car wash, just like his father, which is the reason how he got in theater business in the first place, because of his father doing car washes. So he tries to do that, but an experience, impatient driver starts to drive by because of how slow he is. So his friend Eddie starts to help out, and then while watching his car, he hears a really angelic voice. As it turns out, over at the Crumble Theater, it's Mina. He discovers her true passion and decides to rebuild the theater. Well, just a little bit until, like, no one's doing it for money. Just do it for free. Everyone can come in. No money acquired. Each of the singers did their own thing. Everyone's astounded, especially. Oh, what's in the prop chat? Narrator 2 years. Oh, very funny, Blitz.
Yes, thank you, Blitz, because apparently he has donned owl from freaking.
I can't help it. It's a lot to explain here.
I did suggest Wikipedia, which is a freaking faster way. This is supposed to be.
I know. I'm doing it in between. Anyways, so. One of them was Rosita, and when she starts singing, her husband is excited about this. He decided to change his mood and stuff. Ash starts to get her confidence. She sings her home song, set it all free, until the banker tries to cancel it, but Ash still sings her own way. Everyone's cheering and stuff. And then at the last moment, Mina, before that, Johnny plays his piano, starts singing. His father, while in jail, sees him on TV. He decides to break out and see his son. He comforts him, and he's saying he did a good job. And he starts to go back. And then Mina, the last of the group, starts to sing. Everyone is astounded, including Mike, when she rejected her at first because she was going too slow. So she sings. She literally brings the house down because she knocked down the wall. And then Nana's witnessing this, she decides to give the money to the bank, rebuild the whole theater, and yeah, happy ending.
Wow.
So, what you guys think of the movie when you first saw it?
Fine.
Zootopia, but a musical.
Anyway, yeah. Also, hello, fun time, Freddy. All right, do you guys have any movie suggestions?
Well, Blitz did.
Oh yeah. Good, talk.
Oh, but I
Okay,
didn't see
this
mine.
It's so good.
Okay, this
What?
is something I've
Dragon
both
Piggy
seen and
Nuts.
read.
What? One at a time, please.
Uh,
What'd you say?
what-
What'd you say, Bobby?
this one here, right here, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. This is something I've both seen and read.
Oh. Oh, for me, I did read a little bit of the books, but I mostly enjoy like three of the first movies. You know, fuck the fourth one, and like I heard there was like a new one that came out last year.
Yeah, it's on Disney Plus. It's CG animated.
Yeah. But about the series itself, like yes, the first one was it was good. It was really good, and then of course the second one, Roderick Rules. It was really good. Like finally a time where Roderick and Greg finally gets along with each other, and then the third one, Dog Days. Now that was really good. Like and the last time we got to see the great actors in action before like years later we see this awful new movie by them. But hey, what are you
Called
gonna
The
do?
Long Haul.
So what's your guys' opinion if you saw the movie?
I never seen it, but I have seen trailers.
Oh, okay.
I watched. I thought we watched a long time in school. It's hilarious. I be dying laughing all the time. Hello?
Yeah, we're still here. And like it's just really hectic about like who is like about all the talking over stuff going on.
Never mind.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
But yes, I did put in the chat my overall favorite's the third one, because it just felt good. Like plus there were funny scenes, especially when one of the scenes where they were up in that ride and he was like to Riley like, I used your toothbrush to get out dog poop one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that carnival, that was so fun.
Hmm.
Also, I love the dog that they put in, that they brought in, that Frank brought in. Although
Yeah, Sweetie.
it was, I think it would have been more. I think it would have been come up with a better name since that dog is a boy.
Look,
We should name
Manny-
it Sweetie. No,
Yeah,
what about
thanks,
Ripjaws and
Manny.
Spreader?
Rip Jaws, named after a Pisces full hand. That's
And
wait.
Mm.
Also, Sweetie kind of looked like my dog, but like except a male and taller.
hmm and the awkward scene from the third movie where they were playing that game, I Love You Because, and it got awkward with Greg and Riley's dad.
Rowley.
What do you mean by awkward?
Because he was thinking-
because Riley's dad doesn't really. Oh, sorry, Bliss, but I am helping you out. Like because Riley's dad doesn't really like Greg that much. One
Yeah.
of those.
Yes. Yeah, seriously. And also, Susan gave Greg this like baby phone where you can only call like home and 911. Greg accidentally put in 911 and
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, this is what Greg could have said about Riley's dad, like saying I love you because you're a good father to Riley.
Wait, Blitz. It's Rowley.
Oh yes, but it's been like,
Yeah, you're saying Riley.
well, I'm sorry, but it's been years. Like, and I'll be back.
All right. Well, he's gone for a bit. Let's talk about the next movie. The nut
The
job.
Oh, I know this one. I even saw it on Nickelodeon.
Do you want to explain it, or do you remember it?
Well, I don't remember like much of it.
Oh, okay. Then I'll explain it then. All right. So this movie is an animated movie about a squirrel named
Surly.
Surly. Dang it. Thank you. Surly, not squirrely. God dang it. Wait, what the? Oh. Looks like some random dude. All right, so anyway, so this girl named Shirley is a rat named Buddy, which doesn't really talk that much. Their goal is to find different food. You know, it's what's here right now. I don't know if you could hear that, but remember, like on one of the streams, there's like Revan going on by his background, and he start saying, "Shut the frick up."
I do not appreciate that you mentioned that, but okay.
What do you mean? Do not appreciate it? That was funny. Okay, since
To
you
you,
were,
maybe, not me, of course.
but
But nothing, sir.
that's not the point here. For your info, since you were here in that one stream where me, Fresh, and Galaxy were like talking about different videos. We posted. We talked about like the streamer moments. One of them was, of course, that we did that. So.
Well, yes, in my opinion, it was not funny to me, but to you guys, sure.
Well, it made Galaxy laugh so hard.
Well, good for him, but for me, it's okay.
All right.
You know, I can't help myself stop laughing.
You kind of like laughed
Oh,
like
guys.
Jokey Smurf a little bit.
Yeah. Turkey's mouth.
I like to hear that.
All right. So, continuing. So, Surly and his friend Buddy have a job to do, which is gather food for their friends at the park for the winter. There's another guy named Raccoon, which is the leader of the forest park group. And he discovers that they are low on food. So he has two of his advisors, a red squirrel named dang, I forgot her name. But yeah, her and a guy which everyone's a fan of named Grayson, which is a gray squirrel. They started to collect food as well, but they need to watch out for Shirley because apparently he's like a neutral guy, some sort of thing. I don't know what their situation with him is. And on top of that, there are these two guys which are bank robbers. There's this new bank that just opened up with their leader planning on robbing the place. So, if they.
How many people? Almost 300. Holy shit. Alright, I'm gonna give a
What in
shout
the
out to
world?
you guys. Shout out to Tyler, shout out to ASAP, shout out to Nathan, OP, shout out to Vince,
This is
shout out
bad.
to Omar, shout out to David, shout out to Colby, shout out to
All
Brian,
right.
shout out
Just,
to Anthony,
you want to
shout out
continue with the movie?
Nick, shout out to David again.
Alrighty. Where was? Alright. Oh yeah. Okay. So, Shirley and the red squirrel. You know what? This bother. I'm just gonna look up the freaking name. Let's just think.
All right.
Dang it. This is what I get for not watching the movie anymore. Okay, Andy. Got it. Andy. So Andy and Shirley argue about which is gonna get the food. They discover a nut cart. They try to get back to the park, but a mishap happens because there's like a gas tank and start creating fire and start rocketing towards the park and to the tree where the animals live, causing a big explosion and set on fire. And everyone decides to ban Shirley from the park, which he is, into the city. he gets in a lot of trouble. Him and Buddy discover the nut shop, which is where the robbers are. They get excited. They get themselves in, and then the leader of the group, which has been jailed before, and he said this is his last job heist, but it is really scared about rats because last time he was in a slammer, or the times he'd been a slammer, there have been rats around, so he's been very hectic about it. So while Shirley and Buddy try to figure out how to get nuts, as the other ones, Andy and Amol, which named Mole, voiced by Jeff Dunham and stuff, find out about the nut shop, and then try to do a plan, figure out how to get the nuts. And then they're stopped by this dog named Precious. First they talk at first, but then later on, did talk, voiced by Maya Rudolph. So she started as to be part of the group. Yada yada yada. And then Raccoon finds out about the plan. He decides to sabotage it because he's one of the villains. But of course, they don't know about it because they look up to him and stuff. Um, skipping. The leader of the group, King, which is his name, he has a girlfriend. And then when she finds out about this, she leaves him. And then everyone, the robbers rob the bank secretly by pulling up under the bank. Squirrels get captured, and they find out Raccoon has been sabotaged. They go get themselves to a waterfall. Um, Shirley sacrificed himself along with Raccoon to the waterfall, but Shirley ends up being alive. So yeah, and everyone is enjoying their nuts because it was scattered everywhere to the park. King gets arrested, and Raccoon is defeated as well. He's still alive, but he's just like on a bayou, a buoy. I mean, buoy in the middle of the ocean. So yeah.
Hmm.
My opinion, I only watched the movie once. It's pretty good in my opinion.
Yeah.
Same.
Have you
Yeah,
seen
I
that?
saw it once, and then
No,
There's
I haven't
also-
watched the second one. Sorry.
Okay. Got it. All right. Next one is
all the first.
Elf.
Oh my God, Santa!
Would you like to explain this one, Blitz?
Nah, you can explain it because I know you're a big fan of Will and the
Well,
other actors.
no. Either you or Fresh can, because I've been the one explaining it so far. Or so.
Yeah,
Why don't-
I'll explain it. All right, no
right.
issue, no hate. All right, not make a big deal about it. Right. I'll get you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, my day just got better right now. Huh.
What?
My dad thanking me about being on top of my job, and that's exactly what I plan to do for the rest as long as I live.
Wow. Wow, that's nice. That's
Oh,
really nice.
congratulations, Fresh.
Oh, thanks. Oh, okay. All right. So, anyways, yes. So it all revolves around a human named Buddy who's raised by the elves and actually believes that he is part of the elf family, despite being, well, obviously different from the others. His adoptive father Santa tells him that his real father, his real father, is actually on the naughty list. So he travels to New York in order to find him and just spend some father and son time, and so along the way, yeah. So along the way, he does get a job at a mall. He meets this hot chick, and they start, and eventually they start forming a relationship. And Buddy even he starts getting much more close with his family, per se his brother, his human brother, Okay, even though this has been, yeah, Michael. They, but the so yes, shenanigans here and there's romance with a lover, and the one time where his father has the opportunity of a lifetime, so to speak, but he comes in at the wrong moment and accidentally calls Miles Finch an elf, believing that that's what he is. So he beats him up and ruins his dad's chance of success or anything like that. He kicks him out of his life. Eventually, he meets up with Santa, who needs all the belief of people to have him guide his sleigh through the night. They sing Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Walter is the only one to not, do a follow along because, of hating Christmas and stuff. It's when he actually does sing and Santa flies out to the night and everything is happily ever after. So,
Yeah, it's one of the best Christmas movies ever. And rest in peace, Ed Asner, who played Santa Claus in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I love that movie too, dude. I even bought it on DVD. I think it's like one of the best movies by Will Ferrell.
okay.
Alrighty. Next one. Speaking of Ed Asner, Up.
Oh, Up. Yeah.
Alrighty. So, this movie is about this young boy named Carl, who is inspired by this guy who is an aviator, who's been a fan for a long time. This aviator guy was seeking a run roll for this bird creature and this this place called Paradise. Wait, is it Paradise Falls?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. So he couldn't find it. Everyone thinks he's crazy, so he's forced being stripped from his aviator thing. So he was wanting to find a bird creature thingamajig until all costs. And then the boy starts pretending to be a aviator, being airplane stuff. Then he runs this young girl who has to be another fan. Her name is Ellie. They become friends, and then years later they become married. They decide to save money to go to Paradise Falls. Or years later, they're still saving up until one day she passed out, and sad moment, she passed away. Yeah, it's one of the saddest movie deaths. What in the world? It's another random dude. Not going to happen. Anyway, so after the tragic loss of Ellie, Carl, now an old guy. Welcome back, movie watcher. Hello? Oh, he's muted. Okay. So now he's living alone, and he's bothered by the noise because there's like construction all around him and oh, okay, that's weird. So because of the construction around it and stuff, until he meets this young boy named Russell, who is a Boy Scout. Russell is tasked to help the elderly, but Carl rejects him. And then when someone was backing out, one accidentally hits his mailbox, which welcome back, movie watcher. Okay, so yeah, one of them knocks over the mailbox, which angers Carl because it's like one of his memories of Ellie because it has his name on it. The worker is trying to fix it and apologize. But Carl whacks him with his cane and end up getting bloodied. Because his a bald head has a bloody spot and ends up getting to court and ends up going to a retirement community from away from his house. But then he has an idea. I don't know how long this took, but there was a lot of balloons. I don't know how long it took for them to blow them up or you fill them up with helium, whatever. But there's like a gajillion balloons, and I don't know how the frick they're able to pick up the frickin' house. But cartoon logic, yeah, a lot of tiny kids balloons pick up the frickin' house. They're strong enough to pick up the frickin' house from the frickin' ground and going up the frickin' sky. Holy frickin' crap!
Still pretty
I mean-
dangerous.
I mean, come on. I mean, that's weird logic, but it's still one of the greatest movies. Don't be getting wrong, but it's still kind of weird. Anyways, so Carl is enjoying his flight, and where that Russell stuck on there, Russell knocks on the door. He's on top of the well, not top of the house, just like outside. He said he was under the porch, which of course we didn't see him under the porch or whatever. It's just weird logic or just a mistake. At first, Carl wouldn't let him in, but he finally lets him in. And a mishap happened. Russell had the house crash land to a random jungle. They decided to roam around, trying to figure out where they are until they run into this big exotic bird, which Russell calls Kevin. And then Carl at first didn't want come along, but comes along anyway. And then they stay at the camp for the night. And next morning they run to this dog named Doug, which can talk. Well, sort of. He has a special collar that allows him to talk, and he has other buddies that do the same thing. And then, Doug finds that bird that they're with, which is the exact bird that the aviator was looking for, and they do meet the exact same aviator, but older. So, the aviator welcomes them in open arms until Carl discovers the darkest secret of the aviator because its attempts and stuff. So they leave off, and then they decide to free Kevin. Excuse me. Carl and the aviator get into battle. The aviator gets defeated. I think. Yeah, he gets killed because they think he falls off. And then Carl and Russell and Doug go back to their hometown. So he's getting bashed by Carl. And then they end up having a happy life together. Yeah, one of the greatest movies ever.
Truly one of Pixar's best works.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. They even made like a short of it on Disney Plus all around Doug.
I think they were trying to make a series of it, I think. I thought. Because, Doug was supposed to have kids, and cause, Doug's dog days and stuff, so I don't know if it was a short or a series. Next one, Garfield 2004.
That's the live action one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that as well as the sequel.
Yes, this is how I got introduced to Garfield.
I got introduced to him by reading the comic strips.
Cool.
Newspapers.
That's cool.
Wait. Before you go forward, I just want to say that speaking of movies, I have been watching some movies recently. Like I saw the new Uncharted movie.
Oh, cool.
Nolan North makes a cameo in that one.
Yeah, I saw that on Instagram.
Awesome. And also, since I saw the Sonic movie, I've been watching like a lot of Sonic recently. And
Have you
I
seen
can't
the
wait to
Sonic 2
see.
movie?
Oh yeah, dude! I told you I saw it on my birthday.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Sally, I still haven't seen it, but I wish I did. Hopefully, I will
I'm
in the
not spoiling
future.
it for you. I'm
Thank
not
you.
spoiling it for you, but you can still see it. And I will see the new Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, spoilers. You don't know. Oh, by the way, if you haven't seen Spider-Man: No Way Home, either of you, then spoilers for that if you do see it. Probably.
Yeah. All right. So this movie called Garfield is about, of course, this orange cat named Garfield, which is voiced by Bill Murray. Has a normal life with his owner named John. Uh, yeah, just a normal life. He just loves lasagna and stuff, and he loves drinking milk, whatever, just normal cat crap stuff. Until he gets a new family member named Odie, which is a dog. Of course, Garfield, being a cat, hates dogs, and plus he's jealous because John is actually having Odie getting all the attention than Garfield, which and out of jealousy, kicks him out, like locking him out and stuff. Until Odie gets captured by this guy who's like a talk show host guy and stuff. He's one trains pets and stuff, but he's like the villain of the whole story. And so Garfield decides to rescue Odie from the guy, and then John comes along and find out about the guy stealing Odie for his own evil plot and stuff. And he gets defeated, and then Garfield and Odie become friends. So yeah, as one of my childhood favorites, is one of my favorite movies.
No, I like that movie too.
Alright, let's see. We could talk about robots. Wait, did I talk about robots last time?
No.
Okay. Oh. Crap. Think. What's another? Oh, I know. Wait. I don't remember if I talked about this, but I'm gonna put it in anyway. Oh wait, not Oliver's Company. Oliver and Company. Oops. Okay, so Oliver and Company is about this cat named Oliver. He was put in an adoption box from unknown reason with other cats, but he doesn't get adopted until he runs into a bunch of dogs, which are homeless. With along this one guy who is really poor, who is trying, who's owing money to this dick bag. Is forced to give him the money and within 3 days. So the dog's trying to figure out how to get money until Oliver runs to this young girl named Jenny. Yeah, Jenny. Ends up getting adopted to her mansion because she's rich. But she's not one of those evil rich folks. She's just a really nice girl and stuff. And then her dog, she's real jealous of the cat and stuff because she's like the one who gets attention because she's like a star and stuff. And so oh boy. I'm not good at explaining these much, really. Okay. Oliver goes run away from the mansion back to the dogs. One of the dogs was upset at first, kind of being adopted, and then the guy on the money finds out rich people, and then makes up a ransom note, and then Jane's forced to find Oliver until she gets kidnapped, and then the dogs just rescue her, and the guy's defeated, and then Oliver is with the girl permanently, and yeah, happy ending. Oh god, I'm sorry. I'm not really good at explaining these types of movies.
Wikipedia.
I know Wikipedia fresh, but it's a bit stressful a bit. Alright, fresh, do you have a movie?
Well, if you give me time about well, just want to take my time about not being anything of spoiling something that nobody's ever seen yet. But oh, what do you?
I'm trying to figure it out. That's why I ask you.
Let's see what we got here. Just trying to make sure to not do any repeats as well. Of course, obviously. Oh wait, what's a bad one? Bad one that I've not seen. Bad.
So this movie, Oliver's Company, doesn't have to do anything with family.
Did we talk about this last time?
No, we did not.
Okay, go ahead and explain it then.
I thought you were explaining more of the other movie you're just talking about.
No, I just kept it short because I was bad at explaining it and stuff, and my fresh was trying to think of a bad movie, but you can go ahead and explain The Lion King, please.
Okay, for all of you people that didn't see Lion King, of course, all of us see now Lion King. It's a classic Disney movie back in the 1990s, which was really fantastic when I first watched it.
Yeah.
Great cast, everything, the characters. But there were dark times, especially with Scar, throwing off Mufasa, and then finding out when I was older, Mufasa, was eaten by Scar, which was pretty dark.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, lions eat other lions.
Yeah.
I know, but wait, off screen that he was actually eaten by Scar? Wow.
Yes.
Yeah,
Wow.
and then in
Wow.
one scene you can see Scar talking to a skull. That's a skull of Mufasa.
Oh my good god. I had no idea.
Because here's the
that's
thing
horrible.
though. Oh, sorry. But yeah, it's horrible. And here's the thing though. People thought the hyenas ate Mufasa, but finding out lions eat other lions, and hyenas don't eat like lions. That was it's a good fact, but still really dark.
Yeah, it is. I mean, holy crap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't
But-
even know that when I first saw it. Wait, did you guys see the other movies too? Just asking.
Yes, I have seen the sequels and I've seen the reboot one, which is not really as good as the original, but the cast, well, here and there.
Yeah, I'd rather not watch the live
Okay.
action one. But I have seen the series of it called The Lion Guard.
I did too.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the trilogy and the Lion Guard.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're right. I found a photo of it. Oh my god.
Like, you
Yeah,
want to show it to them?
I already seen the
I seen it.
movie, so yeah.
No, no,
Oh,
not like that. Not like.
Mufasa. Oh, Mufasa. But he did get what he's deserved. And why was he killed by the hyenas, you ask? Well, in one part of the movie, he was explaining to Simba that the hyenas are worthless, they don't need them. Of course, hyenas overheard this, and then Scar was trying to plead, but the hyenas told him what he said, and then they ended up killing him. So, yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, and I'm glad they do.
Ooh, thank you, Fresh. Yes.
Hold on, I wasn't done
Oh
with the
no,
movie.
I haven't
Oh,
seen
yeah,
Free
he wasn't
Guy.
done yet.
Oh.
Okay, but I was just saying that because that's a good suggestion. But go ahead, continue, Blitz.
Okay, so like yes, The Lion King, like yes. But the only part I liked about Scar was like his song, like "Be Prepared." It was so catchy. And fun fact, Jimmy Irons, who voiced Scar, actually threw out his voice while singing it, and Jim Cummings took over.
Yeah, I heard.
hmm But overall, it was a great movie. Yeah, about the live action, didn't like really see it that much. Just saw the clips, and yes, I was so like happy to see James Earl Jones like return as Mufasa.
Yeah, I'm not planning on watching the movie, but I've seen on YouTube the air version of The Lion Sleeps Tonight, which is much better than the original one because it's longer.
It's just like too realistic, you know.
Yeah,
That's what she said.
that's what she said. And also in the live action, Pumbaa is voiced by Seth Rogen.
Yeah, which is actually a good role for Seth Rogen.
Yeah, and this scene when they're singing Lion Sleeps Tonight, while Seth Rogen as Pumbaa was doing a Wimba, he actually giggled at one scene, which was kept in the movie.
Yeah, I like how Seth goes. It's really funny.
Yeah.
And
All right. So Free Guy, have you seen Free Guy, Blitz?
no, but also I want to mention about something about Pumbaa. Like, if you saw the Chip and Dale like new trailer, you would see like Seth Rogen's in the movie, and plus it showed his character Pumbaa in that movie, which was pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, I seen that on YouTube. Like I was shocked to see that live action Pumbaa was in a Chip and Dale movie, which most of us won't see because it's on Disney Plus.
I saw that.
I have
Yeah.
niece
I saw
see it,
that
so.
All right, so looks like me and Fresh are the only people who saw Free Guy.
I wanted to see it, but I guess with some stuff still going on, I didn't get a chance to see it.
I saw it on DVD. My mom found it on Walmart, and me both watch it.
I really got to.
All right. I only saw it once, actually. Of course, it's about got Ryan Reynolds in it. It's about a world full of video game characters, and other players can interact with the game characters, but they're like NPCs, which are not playable characters until the as this literally guy, and he wants to know what's it like not being an NPC. And so he discovers a world of the video games through special glasses, and then he meets this hot chick. So, and has an adventure with her. It was really hard to explain. Fresh.
Yeah, okay. So overall, an NPC character named Guy just lives the same old routine every single time until yes, he discovers some special glasses that make him invincible. He then becomes like a nationwide phenomenon, like all famous and stuff. But people don't know is that he is actually, he's actually just a video game character, thinking that he's some some kind of like gamer. So yeah, that's what they don't understand. That's when they do like meet. No, no, yes, it is. It's around the time where he did meet that top player chick. They started to get a relationship and stuff. And it's up until this dude named Antoine, I believe, starts to just wants to like get rid of him permanently because, well, I don't know, ruin his reputation or something like that. It's like he's like one of those guys. It's all about me, and stuff.
Yeah, he's a attention-seeking, glory-hogging dickhead.
Well, yes, nice way of putting it. So he deletes the guy of all of his memories. It's not until the chick uses a kiss to bring back his memories, and he does battle with an incomplete character. Ryan Reynolds also plays. He does the facial motion capture while bodybuilder does. Uh, so yes, so they have a fight and they manage to break free from the world that they are to live out their own lives, so to speak. Yeah, because overall, it really is a great movie. It did remind me of Ready Player One, and my bro Jeff was right about it being really something different.
And my mama really did enjoy it. Really good movie. A really funny. A lot of moments having like one unexpected cameo by Chris Evans.
Deadpool and Captain America.
Yeah, because the reason Chris Evans showed up, one, because he activated Shield, and Chris Evans is watching it, and he's like, "What the s?" And then a real reason, in real life, I heard that like he was like roaming around. I think they like just asked him to be in a movie just for a cameo. Is like just had to be in neighborhood, something like that. I can't really remember, so they just added him for the joke. So yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of the great movies. Highly recommended. But some people say it sucks, but I disagree with them. That's their own opinion. We have our own opinion, of course. So they can go suck it.
Hey, chill, man. Like, yes, their opinions, but don't tell them to suck it, even though they didn't like the movie. Is it because Ryan Reynolds is the movie, Christian? It's not the only reason.
I don't know. It's just one of the greats. Well, maybe because of Ryan, but it's still one of the great movies. I didn't like Deadpool because I didn't really know Ryan Reynolds that well. I was asked by a friend about it because I didn't know Ryan Reynolds really well. So
I liked Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. Oh, plus
Yeah.
also Jacksepticeye has a cameo in it. And speaking of Jacksepticeye cameos, have you seen the new Poppy Playtime Chapter 2?
yes. I seen a YouTuber named Super Horror Bro. He played it, and I discovered it. It was pretty shocking. And Jacksepticeye played it. I haven't seen the.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
was insane. Dude.
Yeah.
I saw it from Daco.
Cool. All right, so next one is Gremlins, which is a horror movie, also a Christmas movie. It's just a Christmas movie, but it's a horror movie. All right, so a movie sets off this guy going around Chinatown. Is also an inventor. He's looking for a Christmas present for his son, and then he runs to this Chinese boy and goes to this downstairs gift shop with his grandfather, and he tries to sell him his own inventions, but he's one of those rookie inventors. Of course, his inventions are bugged a lot. Anyway, so he overhears someone or something singing. Then he goes over and discovers.
Echo.
Oh. Okay, let me double check on my. Make sure mine's coin. Because I know you guys are probably gonna say, "Oh, Christian's got an echo." Blah blah blah. This happens every time in your stream and whatever. It's really annoying as fudge. Right now, continue. All right, now continue. Oh,
I thought I still hear it.
all right, now so continuing. After the adventurer discovers the creature, he starts to want it, but the grandfather of the store doesn't want him to have it. He still tries to buy it with a $200. Still doesn't want to, and then the boy asks him to leave, but then he sneaks out the creature, which is called a Mogwai, or we just call him Gremlin, because the title of the movie Gremlin. So he gives the um man the cage of the creature in it, which called Gizmo, by the inventor. And then before he left, the boys give them three simple rules, which is very important. One, don't give it water. Don't get wet with. Don't give it to a bath. Two, don't feed it after midnight. No matter how many times it begs or cries, whatever. Don't do that. And three, don't get exposed to light or sunlight. Specifically, sunlight. Sunlight will kill them, kind of like vampires, but they're not really vampires. So, anyways, um, Dennis Jones, the adventure's son, which is the main character of the movie. He's like a young adult. I don't know what his exact age is, but I think it's like teenage or whatever. So he's trying to go to his job, but his car is like frozen and overheated because it was snowing. He goes to his job, which is a bank, and then this old whore. She is really a whore. She's really mean. She's like the owner of the bank or something like that. Cause like she refused to get this woman. Cause she's broke. And when she arrives at the bank, she shows the boy that her glass snowman, was broken by his dog, which he brought with him. And she suggests that he should take the dog away. The dog overhears this and attacks the woman and stuff, so she's mad and stuff. And then back home, the adventurer showed his son and his wife the new family pet with Gizmo, and then he tells them about the rules. They start to become friends, and then slowly he, by accident, breaks the rules, like gave them water by accident because he showed to a friend of his, which actually knocked water onto him. The reason you're not allowed to put water onto the gremlin because it can multiply. So after getting wet, 5 new gremlins showed up, and one of them having a stripe, really named Stripe, because like a tuft of hair, and they're little nasty little munchkins, of course. And then the next one, he didn't know that it was after midnight. The gremlins sneakily ate the cord to the alarm clock. And so after being unaware of being fed to, midnight, the Mugwais are in egg like cocoons. And then later on, they hatch and they become these ugly green creatures that are true forms. They start wreaking havoc. And then the leader of the group, Stripe, goes to find a big pool and start multiplying. There are like dozens and thousands and hundreds of them. They start wreaking havoc around town. And then the boy and Gizmo are trying to feed Stripe. He's about to multiply himself again until sunlight finally kills him. But at the end, the grandfather came back and took the Mugwai back and gave the money back until he is ready. And the inventor told everyone at the audience, make sure you check everything until.
The animation department so desperate for a hint that they actually thought the guy who bombed Little Nicky would be their salvation.
What in the world?
What is happening? What was playing?
That was weird.
What?
Oh, what were you playing, Fresh?
I didn't play anything.
Well, it looked like the audio was coming for you, dude.
Oh, that was a bit of a story.
All right, yeah. So, have any of you seen Gremlins?
Yes.
Yes.
What are your
No,
thoughts?
I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen references and the popularity of it here and there.
Yeah, it's one of the greatest movies of all time. Probably scary to like some viewers, but it's still pretty good. I haven't seen the second one yet. I really want to. It's called Gremlins 2: The New Batch. So yeah.
And don't forget Megatron and Optimus Prime was in the movie.
What do you mean?
Were they like
Peter
cameos
Cullen
as
and
action
Frankel.
figures?
Oh, all right, okay.
And
I
Howie
think-
Mandel.
Oh wait, what?
Oh, right. I forgot
Oh.
how Madale voices Gizmo.
Yeah. So like yes, it was Frank Welker, Peter Cullen, Howie Mandel, voicing the Gremlins, and yes,
Oh, wait,
Howie. You
wasn't
know.
it also Michael Winslow? You know, from Police Academy.
Yes,
did,
he
like,
was.
the noise.
He did.
Oh man, I didn't know.
It was
Yeah.
also Bob Bergen, the voice of Porky Pig in that movie.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you did tell me that. Okay. Oops. All right, hang on. I just put on hand sanitizer. I'm talking about the next movie, and I know just the one. What is love? They don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Bear, 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 and bear, 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 bear. I bet none of you have heard of this, but this one's called Night at the Roxbury.
Yeah, heard of it. Wish I'd seen it. I know some familiar faces still. Yeah.
Yeah. For those who haven't watched it, this one has Will Ferrell in it, and this guy you probably don't know. His name is Chris Catton or Caton. I don't know how to pronounce it, but these two guys are brothers. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Ignore that. So their task is, their task is to go to this popular club called the Roxbury, hence the movie, but they couldn't get in because they're not on the list. So they tried to come up with a plan to try to get in, still couldn't get in. They live with a father who owns a fake plant shop and still trying to figure out how to get in. They're also into hot chicks. They have a thing they do, like they hit their bang to the side and say what's up to the hot chicks and stuff. They need money to get in if want like pay in. And fun fact, the security guard at the Roxbury is played by none other than Michael Clark Duncan. May he rest in peace. Yeah, so anyway, they tried to get money from ATM until someone right behind them. It was none other than the guy that was in the original 21 Jump Street. Hang on, let me look up the name. Actually, forgot it. Because most of you have seen the actual movie of 21 Jump Street with Jonah Hill, but this one, it's like the original. Oh, Richard Grieco. I just don't remember. Richard Grieco. Yeah, so Richard Grieco accidentally. Wait, what the heck? Don't worry, Blitz. I got it covered. I got it covered. I got it covered. I got it covered. I got it covered.
That you do, and if you lie, there will be consequences.
I know there'll be consequences, but I got this. 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 I got this.
Better.
I got this.
We get
I got
it. We get it, right?
We get it.
Continuing, so Richard Grieco is afraid of being sued, but he is aware that the brothers don't want to sue him because of how famous he is. So they want to go into Roxbury, so he is going to let them in. So they finally get themselves in until they meet this guy who is the owner of the club, and they decide to tell him their own idea for the club and stuff. Decide what to do a meeting. And then the next morning, after hanging out with some two hot chicks, let me they start to meet the guy until his like driver or whatever, his right hand man lets him out because he's a total dickhead. While the guy owner of the Roxbury is having a meeting, and so the boys tried to have a plan B. So they call up one of the girls because they have the number until the girls rejected him because of the car they have. They didn't work with them anymore. Then the brothers argue with each other, saying it's their fault, all fault, whatever. And so they get separated. Long story short, his one of them was about to get married, but then the other brother stops him, and they become friends again. And then the club they're talking about gets built because of the guy building them. And then they meet two new girls. One of them got pulled over by this hot police officer chick, which is surprisingly played by Jennifer Coolidge, which you may know was the one that voices Aunt Fanny from Robots. And there's another one, which is one of those women that checks out your credit card, see if it's good or not. So it's that one, and they both dance and happily ever after. Bingo.
Don't forget about Lazy Susan.
That's what I said, Jennifer Coolidge.
Yeah, we didn't explain much fully.
Yeah.
So I recommend you watch Night of the Roxbury. It's one of my favorite movies. It also has Molly Shannon in it, who you may know played Wanda, the wolf wife of Wayne and Hotel Transylvania. Okay, you have another movie suggestion?
Other movie suggestion.
Oh, and by the way, Blitz, I saw like one of the episodes of Harley Quinn, one of which is where ooh, that's a good one. We watch it. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie. Thank you.
All right.
So anyway, it's where the villains go to Harley Quinn's mind because she's all.
You want me to explain this movie?
To what?
You want me to explain Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie?
Sure, if you want.
Now, it goes like this. Power up with 6 incredible teens who outmaneuver and defeat evil everywhere as the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. But this time, the Power Rangers may have met their match when they face off with the most sinister monster the galaxy has ever seen, Ivan Ooze. Unleashed upon the good citizens of Angel Grove after 6,000 years of imprisonment, Ivan Ooze strips the Power Rangers, leader Zordon, of their powers. Now the Power Rangers must journey to a distant planet to learn the secrets of the ancient Ninjetti. Only then will they become empowered with a force strong enough to restore their morphin ability and defeat the evil Ivan Ooze. Join the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and their new Ninja Megazord as they fight to save Angel Grove and the world from the forces of evil. So basically, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was the first Ranger team to come out in 1993. But this movie came out in 1995. So, what do you think?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite movies. Is I think that's how I got introduced to Power Rangers. Yeah, it's my childhood.
Yeah, When Mighty Morphin Power Rangers first came out, the Red Ranger was the team leader, but later, the White Ranger became the team leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really watch the show to understand it all,
Oh, what
but
a turn.
Yeah, they started out as a team of 5.
Yeah. And of course, it eventually became 6, and yeah.
I'll be honest. Yeah, I'll be honest. I didn't watch a lot of Power Rangers.
I did, however, on
Sorry.
Nickelodeon see Power Rangers Samurai, which is also my childhood.
Mm-hmm. And let's see. I've seen Mighty Morphin.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah, it was. What I saw was Mighty Morphin, Zeo, Jungle Fury.
When
what was it?
Power Rangers
Yeah, the Harley Quinn episode I was trying to talk about is called Being Harley. It's where villains go into your mind, and it was a pretty interesting episode. But what was scary about it were the young versions of Harley are like a little like gremlins. Like, whoa.
What do you expect? Harley's crazy.
Yep. Even as a kid, she wasn't the sweet one.
I also did like the scene where like she was playing with them dolls, and then she was like saying like how the guy doll was cheating on his wife.
Yeah, I didn't like her outfit though. As a kid, it looked really nice. And yeah, well, in the private chat, let's just say like because during her graduation, she's like saying "F all of you," F the guy who's looking the butt. Have a great effing summer.
That's probably like literally someone at a graduation, like you guys. I'm at it.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Next one. I'll talk about a couple more, and I'll end this stream. What's a good one or what's a bad one that we could talk about? Have we talked about Tangled?
I think we kind of did.
I've heard about that movie.
But you haven't seen it, I guess. Right? Bobby?
No,
Yep.
I have not seen it.
Oh. Yeah, so it's a Disney movie. I don't remember if I did talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it anyway, because I don't
Wait.
really remember.
Wait, what movie is it?
Tangled?
Oh, Tangled. Yes, I have seen that.
All right, cool.
There was even
Wait,
a
what's-
series afterwards.
Mhm.
Like sometime. You may
Yes,
explain
I have, including the first time he appeared, Blitz, A Friend to Plant, which is voiced by JB Smooth. Smooth.
No,
it's-
move, baby. Get ready.
But anyway, so yeah. All right, so Tangled is about
The retelling
a
of
pl-
Rapunzel, yeah.
yeah. Well, in a different kind of way.
Yeah,
So,
I said retelling. That means the same thing.
well, technically not though. It's just different. Way different.
Oh my! Retelling different. It's a difference. It's a different way of telling the story. Yes, it's all
All
the
right.
same.
All right.
God.
All right, yeah. So this is about not your average Rapunzel you're used to. This one is about this woman named Mother Gothel, who finds a special flower to heal if you sing a special song. Why is she so obsessed with this flower? Because she's old. She is obsessed with getting beautiful and hot and pretty until royal guards start to. So until
said
royal guards.
young.
Yeah, and young. Thank you. And young. They start to capture the flower because the queen is really sick, while at the same time pregnant. So after drinking a soup with a flower in it, she becomes healed, and the baby is born, which is Rapunzel, and ends up growing long blonde hair because the flower is so magical. And then Mother Gothel sneaks up to the castle, sings a special song through the hair. She tries to take a sip of it, but if she takes a sip of it, it turns brown and loses power immediately. So she starts to steal the baby and goes into a tall tower with no ladder or stairs outside. So basically, you need a knife or something to climb up. So she catches her for so many years. Razor has her daughter and refuses her to go out because she's her flower and stuff. So she's a teenager. She has really, really long hair. Refused to cut it for obvious reasons and stuff. And Rapunzel, today's her birthday. She wants to go out see the world, but her mother, being a whore, told her not to go out. And she said that mothers know best. There are scary monsters everywhere. And at the same time, there's this guy named Flint Rider that steals this random thing, which is the crown of the princess. He escapes to the tower, and then Rapunzel meets him, knocks him cold dead, but wakes him up. And she forces him to help her escape the tower and go out see the world. And Flynn Rider went to shenanigans like these thugs. One of them was like Brad Garrett, which is a hood hand dude. Actually, they're not so bad after all. They have their own dreams and stuff. And then Rapunzel tells them run her own dream until the world guards catch up, and then they escape. And Flynn Rider gets hurt, and then Rapunzel heals him, and they made his horse, which is hatred against Flynn because they're rivals. And then they go into town, and Rapunzel has a good time until Rapunzel meets their mom again. They go back to the tower. Flynn is captured and arrested, but is broken out by the thugs and the horses, and and then Rapunzel is finding out about her true identity, and then she's trying to leave her own mother, and then Mother Gothel shows her true colors and ties her up. Flynn discovers this. He gets stabbed in the back, literally by a knife. He literally gets stabbed. And so Rapunzel is pleading her mother to heal him, and then out of nowhere, a piece of glass Flynn used to cut her hair in order not to have Mother Gothel have her hair ever again. Her whole hair turns brown, and then Mother Gothel slowly ages, and then poof, she's gone. Out of here. Sorry, another motherfucker.
That's a good one.
Yes. So anyway, Rapunzel is crying because Flynn Rider is dead, but her tears still has some magic in it. Revived him. Voila! He's alive. They live happily ever after. The end. That's the story of Tangled.
Okay, I don't know why you said it in that voice, but very well.
I was just being a dork. I was just doing it goofily.
So anyway, the story this and then that.
But in all seriousness, what'd you think of the movie?
Yeah, I really liked it.
Fresh?
Classic.
Mm-hmm. Fresh? Oh, he's not there. I'll probably do some. I'll tell him when he comes back. So yeah, Tangled is one of the best movies ever existed. Great Disney movie. Highly recommend it. I didn't really see the series, but I have heard of it and stuff. So yeah. All right, what's another one to talk about? How about talk about Shrek? I don't know if I did. I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay. One of the most popular DreamWorks movies, Shrek, which is also a meme for some reason. I don't know why he's a meme. And there's also this popular song in a movie called All Stars by Smash Mouth. So yeah, it's about this ogre named Shrek, and he's about getting dirty, literally, because he comes up in mud and stuff. He brushes his teeth all gunky and stuff, and he's well, not really tortured, but he's run out by these villagers with pitchforks and torches, kind of like Frankenstein, basically. But of course, everyone is afraid of him because he gives a big war. And also, different fairy tale characters get captured and arrested because of this random rule by this king dude, and Shrek runs into this donkey, literally donkey, and he can talk. So much to dismay, Shrek is forced to be friends with Donkey. He didn't want to at first. And then all the fairy tale creatures are forced to go to a swamp because of this king named Farquaad, which is a short douche bag. So yeah, he's the one who is behind all this fairy tale banishing thing. So Shrek confronts Farquaad, but he wants Shrek to rescue a princess named Fiona trapped in a tower. So he does that with Donkey, and then he does meet the princess. They both escape, and they become friends. Out of nowhere to Shrek, Fiona doesn't want him to know. At night, she herself turns into an ogre because she was cursed as a kid or as a baby to turn to an ogre by sundown or night, whatever. So Shrek doesn't know about this. He actually upset because he misheard everything. So Fiona is forced to marry Farquaad, but Shrek confronts them, and then through true love, Fiona turns into an ogre permanently, and then Farquaad is defeated, and they live happily ever after. The end.
Just as Farquaad and Fiona were about to get married, lo and behold, dragon comes bursting through the window and eats him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did forget about that. Thank you for telling me, Movie Launcher.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that part many times.
All the Shrek movies, which one's your favorite?
Well, I've seen Shrek before a bunch of times, and I would say Shrek and Shrek the Third would be my most favorites.
My main favorite is Shrek the Third. I didn't really like Shrek or the fourth Shrek movie, Shrek Forever After, probably because of the part where he smashed the kid's cake, which traumatized me a lot. So that made me hate the movie. So yeah.
Wait, did you actually see the whole movie?
Yeah, in theaters when I was a kid. So yeah.
I Shrek Forever After.
I like it.
My mom loves Shrek.
I like all the Shrek movies. I'm sorry, Galaxy.
My mom loves Shrek a lot. You know that.
Wow.
I like the 4 movies. 4 of them.
All right, let's talk about one more movie. One more very good movie. Bobby?
I was going to say I saw all the Shrek movies and the specials. I even went on the Shrek 4D ride. It's not that it's closed.
What? Quit spamming bots, baby. I get it.
Wait.
Am I
guys,
allowed to talk now?
Wait, guys. There's a... Wait. Mike Myers is in a series on Netflix, and he did a Shrek cameo there.
Again,
no
Blitz. Talk about the movie.
What movie?
Boss baby, talk about it.
Why would a baby be a boss? That's ridiculous.
Dude, quit being a
What?
prick and start talking about the freaking movie.
Fine. All right, so boss baby, we got this baby who acts like a boss towards his older brother because his older brother Tim is getting jealous because he's getting all like the love and a lot of people can relate to that, like a new sibling comes along and all the attention goes to them.
Because
Yeah.
the boy is used to getting on attention because he's the only child until, like Blitz said, this baby comes around, and and they don't get along with each other, really.
Yeah.
Sibling relationships can go smoothly. Other times it doesn't.
But overall, the movie was really great. Although, like, yes, there was that sad scene where, like, where that kind of went, like, really, really, like, harsh a little between them, but quickly resolved it. And we meet this guy who, beforehand, yes, the boss baby was, inspired by, but realizing that he was still a fat ass baby.
Well, at first, like he's adult now, I grew up because he can't have the formula because he's lactose intolerant.
Mhm.
So yeah, and he comes with a plan to have infinite life puppies, immortal puppies to be exact. Like they'll never die. Like throughout the years, when you're adult, kid, teen, grown up, old guy, and you're dead, the puppy still alive. But there's special formula with the babies. So, I have a plan to stop him.
Yeah,
He turns
it's
back
like
to a baby.
infused with the puppy.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like the formula's just basically infused with the babies. Like it doesn't just like wear out of them. It's just that they're permanently.
Yeah. So the guy is turned back to a baby.
The
He's
formula itself, it's supposed to keep you young. It kind of reminds me of like the Fountain of Youth.
in a way, yeah.
You know? No, actually, it's no, it's supposed to like, well, for them, it's supposed to like sustain your mind, or else they'll go back to being like regular babies.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the guy was voiced by Steve Buscemi.
Yep.
Yeah, and also
Yes, he-
and also the main character himself, Boss Baby, is I think
Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, Alec Baldwin.
Alec
Thank you.
Baldwin, sorry. I
Were you
remember.
doing some fresh?
What?
Were you doing some? Because you didn't respond earlier. While I was trying to say if you were here.
No.
Oh. But yeah, overall, at the end of the movie, they end up coming.
They became good
Uh,
friends.
Yeah, good friends, and
And
the boy
brothers.
grew up, had his own daughter, and then another baby daughter coming along until the next movie comes along.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, technically, they
Yeah.
were just retelling what happened in his youth. It was all
Yeah.
storytelling his daughter.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
And-
Yeah, that's true, but still, it's a good story.
Mhm. And let's not forget who voiced it older Tim, the man himself, Tobey Maguire.
Also known as Bully Maguire and Spider-Man 3.
Wait, I'm sorry. What? He
No. It's true. It's true.
Wait, I didn't know that. Holy crap.
Yep. Older boy Ted is voiced by none other than Bully Maguire.
What happened? I'm gonna cry.
Speaking of like Tobey Maguire, speaking of Tobey Maguire, I got like most of the Spider-Man movies unrecorded, and I'll be watching No Way Home again tonight.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Tim and the Boss Baby's parents were voiced by very excellent celebrities. And do you know who his dad was voiced by?
Isn't it Jimmy
I-
Kimmel?
Yes, Fresh.
Oh, all right. And who was the mom voiced by?
A certain star from Friends.
Is it either Phoebe or
Is
it's
it
either Phoebe or
Jennifer Aniston?
no,
No.
it's not Jennifer. No, it's not. It's either Phoebe or Courtney Cox. Is it? Who is it?
Yeah, it's the actor that played Phoebe.
Okay, cool. I actually did not know that.
Oh,
All right. If there's another movie you want to talk about, if not, I'll go ahead and end the stream.
Hold on. One.
All right. So this was an interesting stream. Sorry, it's not as interesting as you expected because of me like either taking so long or not like explaining it really well. But I'll do better sometime
okay.
next time.
Still enjoyed it.
Yeah, but
I
thank
still
you guys
enjoyed
for. Yeah, but thank you guys for watching this episode.
Wait,
if you liked
I
it,
said I got one though.
oh, you do?
Yeah.
I'm
hold on.
sorry.
That's okay. I just put it in right now.
Okay. Oh, come on, dude.
What happened? Gonna cry?
Wait a minute.
You're such a
I got
dick.
one more. I got another the last movie I want to talk with you guys about is this. I don't know if you've seen it before, but take a look.
What is it? Unstoppable. I've heard of it.
It's a movie about two train employees of the AWVR trying to stop a runaway train from crashing and spilling its toxic cargo, killing everybody. It's a good one. It goes like this. What happened was that a train employee got off after putting the brakes on train 777 to switch the tracks. Unfortunately, it didn't stay on, so it got loose and the train started picking up speed. So the engineer tried to catch up to it, but it was going too fast. Now they're in really big trouble. So in the movie Unstoppable, stars these two main actors. Hang on a sec. I know it's Denzel Washington who plays in that movie. He's one of the AWVR engineers. Oh, Chris Pine is in this one too. So anyway, those two try to stop the runaway train from crashing. And yeah, Chris Pine did get hurt because he and Denzel Washington was driving train 1206 backwards, trying to catch up to it. So as they were trying to attach it to the back, Chris Pine injured his foot. And in the end, long story short, Chris Pine got into the cab of train 777, put the brakes, and stopped the train from crashing. And they were both congratulated. So there you have it.
And Blitz, what the heck is this?
Oh, the Slapper. It's an upcoming movie, and guess who's playing the Slapper?
Oh my god, are you talking about the stupid incident between Chris and Will again with this?
Will Smith will playing a character parody of the Punisher, except it's gonna be called the Slapper. So every time,
I am sick and tired of this.
Also, I want to show you something in Instagram. Hold on.
The reason I'm sick and tired of this because it's a serious situation. We all know that Will's wife has a real sickness that causes her to have losing hair.
I mean, yes, I do feel bad for her for that, but did you not hear what she said afterwards?
What?
That she didn't want to marry Will at the first place? Because is she the one that looked at Will saying, "Oh, you know, you didn't laugh"? Like, is she so biased about that? Like, saying, "Which one is it? You good for it or not?"
I mean, yes.
I don't know,
even
man.
though, yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree, Blitz. I don't agree about the Pennywise part because I'm like Pennywise, but with Alien, I do agree.
Crimson Fourth scared of Will Smith. Dwarf versus Genie. That'll be nice. But overall, yeah, this was a decent stream. I'll give it a 4 out of 10.
Yeah. And I'll put up the poll for whatever want to see next. So thank you guys for watching this. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face like a boss. And have eyes all around.
Bro, we just
Thank
lost
you guys,
2 more
and
subscribers
see
because
you
of
in
that. Don't mind this green goblin mother effer over here. Just don't listen to him.
Yeah, because all that was this. That's what that was.
Will you cut that out?
Hi, Kevin. Hi, Kevin.
Hi, loser.
Hi, Kevin. This is gay.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, here's the thing about SpongeBob here. I think he is supposed to be gay because he likes Squidward a lot, and that episode. We're saying, Bobby.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but I was gonna say from this line where they found that old submarine and they tried to do like a delivery service. SpongeBob said it like this: "I like Squidward."
Yes.
Yeah.
I do like Squidward now.
Yeah. Yeah, so that is the thing, though. First, he does like Squidward, and he likes this guy, Kevin. So he is possibly gay.
No. That's
I guess.
That's for Kevin. Oh, I thought I was gonna say like it was because it's his biggest fan, Kevin, but he was being such a dick.
Yeah, but in a way, I do like D. Bradley Baker voicing him because I do love D. Bradley Baker because I love hearing his voice. But yeah, don't touch. Don't touch.
Wait, Jeffrey, wait, I want to touch you. Hey!
Do I have to follow you everywhere?
Yes.
Do I have to follow you everywhere?
And fun fact,
the
fun fact, the guy that had the wound thing by the jellyfish is voiced by Bill Fackerboggy.
Yeah.
Or you could say just a jellyfish sting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a jellyfish thing. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so this was a good stream. So yeah, I'll put up a poll for next Sunday. So you guys have a great time, and I'll see you next time.
Bully McGuire will return next time.